And man, this, you guys touched on, I honestly can't add anything else. It was just an incredible performance coming out of Europe here in heat number 2.
Yes.
And just a great set of games across the day, 10 incredible games.
I was incredibly impressed with Best Last right there of the Helsinki Reds coming out the finish, boy, with that one pump, just boom, straight to the face. And speaking of a one pump, there's not quite a pump, but this Deagle right here, just using the hand cannon and boom, right there with the fall. Yep, just immediately coming through. Just so impressive.
A lot of T-poses, too.
Yeah, a lot of T-poses.
Shout-outs to everyone that T-pose. Shout-outs to all of you.
And here we see Boyer just doing what Boyer does best when he gets on a roll, and just he doesn't miss. He just charges
out. It was good tracking there too for the player to be rotating through the storm. He knew it. Just waited for him.
Yeah,
man,
incredible.
The swap to the hand cannon back into the shotgun. That's hard to do in that moment when you're under so much pressure.
So another low ground play right here. Nico is kind of making it happen. Unfortunately for Molder, he did have, he kind of had him dead to rights, high ground and everything, but hand cannon power comes out right there. Couldn't quite defend himself, and the shots were landed.
Yeah, absolutely incredible 2 shots right there from Nico, and you could tell he's not even thinking about it. Here's the build battle we were talking about.
Yeah, this is a really good one right here. It's not every day. Again, we talk about it's going to actual, somewhat height limit. Melside just kind of misses the cue there. And, I mean, even if he pulled out the grapple shot, it was a close one.
Keeping your eye on, let's see, Aries bumps all the way up to 16th place with those 2 points coming out of that last game. That's enough to solidify him. Is there anyone, look, you talked about a Camo there in 24th as well, Wixie in 25th. I mean, even someone like Legolas, who we saw was taken down by Apostle, makes it in at 32.
We saw Janasta, who's another new name, just kind of coming up and making a name for himself. Gomro gets the 2 points, remember, for placement.
Yes.
So that was pretty clutch. He was against the fence all day long, so managing to pull out some placement points.
Oh, and right on the barrier.
There you go. Kaizen is pushed out there. So as you can see, the 1 point at the very end just wasn't quite enough. And this probably came down to tiebreakers, and he's edged out at the very slightest there.
By KFL, who had a pretty solid performance, able to get out, sneak out that 1 point. Atlanta Swag also sneaking right under the barrier. And overall, with a lot of these guys, I'm impressed. It was a big performance. The Market guys came up pretty big, a lot of them representing. Unfortunately, a few just outside.
Yeah,
It would have been incredibly tight. And we'd already seen him make one of those plays before.
Yeah.
But here we will see the 100 players who will be representing Europe in the grand final tomorrow and competing for hopefully a larger slice of that pie, because we all know they get to eat a little bit.
Yeah.
yeah. Don't forget, guys, that is coming up tomorrow. These are your 100 grand finalists coming out of the European region. And just like they talked about, just for qualifying, they are going to get $1,500. And of course, if there is that big bonus on the line for 20K for most elims in a single match. So tomorrow is going to be a pretty fun day. We'll have 6 games lined up, and then after that, we'll be able to crown someone and say, hey, you are the best in the European region, rather.
Yep, you're the best out of the open qualification, out of everyone who had a